AARP Vermont is committed to supporting livable communities. A livable community is one that has adequate and available transportation and housing options and strong and vibrant public spaces that support aging in place and the independence of older adults.
As a part of AARP Vermont's commitment to livable communities, we have made dozens of modest grants to towns and cities and villages across the state over the past several years. With the energy of community leaders and active residents, these funds have helped jumpstart real improvements and demonstrated what can happen when committed citizens pull together with leaders and others to create positive change. A few of those success stories are featured right here.
The pedestrian lane is needed here in Northfield because we had gaps in the sidewalk along this street, and this street is important because it connects to our amazing downtown common.
Some of the gaps, especially for older adults where there were no sidewalks, they were out in the street, they didn't feel safe from cars, and there were no places for them to stop and rest. This project was really inspired from the bottom up, and we really listened to community members, people from the senior center, people from the neighborhoods, recreationists and runners and athletes using this area to try to come up with a plan.
I think great, we really needed it.
Where I think folks will feel very safe and feel that they're able to walk these pathways to connect the Dog River Park, the senior housing, and the downtown, create a nice, inviting, livable community.
It helps people be more active because they can feel safer, and also it adds like a little visual reminder that you can walk between places in town.
I think that these types of investments will have a number of different impacts on the community, and the most important ones, I think, are increasing people's comfort and safety and the accessibility of our downtown, and also a civic impact of showing people that community members can make a change.
Way to go, Northfield!
Plants that seed in people's mind, like this town belongs to us and we can do things to make it better.
The grant's going to enable us to tie in access point to the Lamoille Valley Rail Trail. We have a nice picnic pavilion at the entrance to that. It also will connect that pavilion to the newly relocated town library. And the town library is in this beautiful restored rail station, and that is in close proximity also to our town hall.
We've been getting really good response from the community as far as our new location here, and we hope that that's going to just bring the community together.
This grant's going to enable us to put in a variety of elements that sort of bring all of those spaces to life and connect them.
Thanks to AARP, Wolcott now has its only park. It's a gathering space for the community that can be used year-round, and we have a propane heater and a fire ring and an ice skating rink for children. To have a community space is so meaningful. Finally, there will be a destination for people of Wolcott.
This is a great event to me. This amount of people happy, excited about things going on in Wolcott. So it's really exciting.
We're going to have Wi-Fi, so we'll be able to capture people who are not necessarily outdoor enthusiasts. We also capture, hopefully, a lot of different sorts of folks and different sorts of interests, as we also will have a community garden.
To have a garden where we can all work together and share the efforts of our labor and help those who have been facing food insecurity. The volunteer organization has been marvelous. It has really brought us together already.
It's a good thing. Gets the community together, they can talk about things.
I hope that the impact from the projects that we've done is to bring our community together and to give this Old East End some identity and having a place where we could communicate and enjoy a park in the neighborhood.
We have terrible traffic here because of the walkout. We now have crosswalks, we have quite a few bike paths, and we have pedestrian lights at a very dangerous place. This mural, we are hoping, will calm down the drivers, Everyone benefits from everything that we do here because people who come from outside and are driving through, and I feel like they get a much better impression of the way to live by going through a fine neighborhood.
The uniqueness of this project lies in the volunteers in the neighborhood that got together from all sorts of different backgrounds and ages and skill sets. And we just started working together, and now we've got a great group of people that help manage and work together to put on these activities.
Because we formed this volunteer group, we have a variety of not just projects for the park, but all over the neighborhood. We keep coming up with new ways to help out. We had some trails that people could go on. We helped to enhance a sledding hill. The lights here were a real big attraction. And then we also had this magical lanterns that were handcrafted by over 100 people, and we hung on bushes and trees. So it was made a really magical place to come to.
Our hope is that we can have activities and these amenities such that other neighborhoods will start joining us in these activities and enjoy them as well.
Everyone benefits from these types of improvements. It makes them feel pride in their community. It makes them feel excited about going out for a walk on a street that they've been on a zillion times, and now there's something new to look at. It benefits parents with kids with strollers. It benefits people biking, kids skateboarding, older adults who are using walkers or wheelchairs. Yeah, it benefits everyone.